Hey everyone, so this is the Samsung Tab A7. This came out last year in 2020, and here are some cool features that I really like on this device. Now these are also on other Samsung devices as well, but these are just really cool features I like. So the first one here is going to be when you say you go to look something up, or anytime the keyboard is up here, say you misspell something, so like there I misspelled Google. If you go down here on your keyboard, you have these arrow keys, and what they do is they move where you are typing. So that is just really nice. Instead of having to take your finger and do some of this, trying to get it in the correct spot or whatever, like on iPads or other devices, even other Android devices or the Amazon devices, you can just use these arrows and go back and forth. So that is very nice when you're trying to type and you mess something up. Very nice, easy fix instead of having to poke at it and hope you hit the right spot there. So that is very awesome. Second really cool thing is going to be the speakers here. So this has 4 speakers, 2 on both sides. Let's see, that one does not want to show up too well, but there's 2 on here as well, along with the USB type C here. And then this also has Dolby Atmos. So you scroll down there. And then right here, you can see Dolby Atmos. You can turn that on or off. So I'll just enhance your speaker sound. So it makes the speakers so much better. Having 4 speakers. And then 2, this thing sounds really good. So we'll play some music here off of YouTube, or do some royalty-free music. Of course, it's gonna sound better in person than you guys will hear through this video, but they're very nice and loud, and they sound pretty dang good. Especially if you compare this again to like an iPad. The base of my iPad, I think those have 2 speakers, but they're both on the same spot, same side, and they just do not get that loud, and it just do not sound that good. Or compared to the Amazon Fire 10, HD10. That actually has 2 speakers, and that actually sounds pretty good too, just not as good as this guy. That has 2 of them up here, where again this has 4 on the A7 here. And those, again, just don't get as loud, and they just don't sound as good as these 4 speakers do on this. This also brings me to the third point here, is this display. This display is very nice. So if we go up here, alright, so I should change it to a different video here. This is supposed to be a 4K video. This will do up to 1080p, 60 frames per second. Again, it's not going to be as good as, say, the Samsung Tab S7 or S7 Plus that can do 4K. But it's still a very good looking display. And again, in person, it's going to look way better than what you guys are seeing through this video. Especially since there's a big glare and whatnot. But this display is just very nice. It's very... The colors pop on it. Everything looks good. The blacks look nice and black. It's just a very beautiful display. Very good, nice looking display. Like all the greens are just super green, the blacks are nice and black. Again, it compares to like the cheaper Amazon tablets. When you get into blacks, the blacks just are not that black. The colors just do not pop as much. Again, that is a cheaper device than this, but not by all that much. So this just has a better color reproduction than other devices, and around the same price point. Number 4 here, let's go back to watching videos on this beautiful display. As you get black bars still, but they're not that big of black bars. You see on the top here, there's just not even half my finger On the bottom, it's probably about one finger of mine. And I have pretty skinny fingers. So you don't get, so you get most of your screen is going to be actual video when you're watching videos. Again, compared it to like an iPad, that has like that much black on both sides. So you're actually getting more screen real estate when you're watching videos than you do, say, on the iPad. So you get more, you can see more on here. It just looks better. Videos play better. It's nicer having tiny black bars instead of those big chunky ones like on an iPad. So it's just a bit more enjoyable. You guess what I'm trying to say here when you're watching videos. And again, tripled with the beautiful display and also these beautiful, very nice sounding, very loud speakers. It just adds to the video watching experience, be it YouTube or Netflix or whatever. So you don't get the giant black bars. It looks great and it sounds good as well. Then number 5 here is the RAM. You have 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is the same as a base model iPad. This means you can keep multiple apps open without them having to restart on you, and you can play heavier games and whatnot, like Asphalt 8 here, which is downloading at the moment. So I have that open, and we'll see, we'll go over to Chrome here, and you see this stayed open. I just opened this up, and I scrolled down so we can see War Turtle there. And then we also have like YouTube open here, and you can see I was on my library, my videos, it stayed open as well, did not restart, as if it did, it would have been back to the home screen. So having that 3 gigabytes of RAM is just nice. Yeah, it's about the same as an iPad, actually it's the same amount of RAM as a base amount iPad has, and it's about a gig more than the current version, the 2019 version of the Amazon Fire HD 10. That'll be until the new one comes out at the end of this month, and that'll actually have the same or more than what this guy has. But you can see it too, it's still downloading, so there's 59%. Shuffle through these again. Now it's up to 63%. So that RAM is nice if you are someone who keeps multiple apps open and you do not want them restarting on you. That 3 gigabytes of RAM keeps them open. And again, you can play games like Asphalt 8 on here. You can play most games in low to medium settings. There's not been a game I've played that you cannot play on this tablet. Just some games you can play in higher settings. Some games you have to play in medium settings. But this plays all games I've tried without an issue. So that is another plus of this device. Now too, let's talk about pricing for a moment here. This is $230. So it is about $100 cheaper than the base model iPad, and then it is about $80 more than the Amazon Fire HD 10, the 2019 version. That is when all those devices are not on sale. This I've seen go down to $200. I've seen the iPad go down to I think $300, and I think currently actually the Amazon is down to like less than $100. That's because the new one's coming out again at the end of this month. So they're all decently around the same price. This is right in the middle of it, and I think for the about $200 price range, this is an excellent device. If you guys want something more, you can get the Samsung Tab S7 or the S7 Plus. Those are excellent devices. Yeah, so there are about 5 features that I think are really cool on the Samsung Tab A7 here from 2020. Who knows, maybe they'll come out with a new one for 2021. Otherwise, I might have to wait till 2022 to get a new lower end, mid-grade, whatever grade you want to call this device here, since this was out in 2020. Alright guys, let me know what other features did I miss. What do you guys like? What do you guys not like? Do you guys have one? Do you not have one? If you don't have one, what other tablets do you have instead? Stay tuned for more videos. I will be doing a whole bunch of videos and comparisons on the 2021 Amazon Fire HD 10 when that comes out at the end of this month, May of 2021. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.